Thomas here and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back here for another room build, and today we're going to go ahead and create this industrial kitchen. So if you'd like to go ahead and download this for yourself, it is up in the gallery now. My origin ID is real Thomas TV1. So this came in terms of money, I cannot remember for the life of me. Let me just check the gallery app and see how much it is. But you know, I don't really do room builds that often. Sometimes it's kind of nice when I like to do room builds sometimes before I go in to do a big build, because I'm in the middle of doing this huge big build on a 64x64 lot. I haven't done the interior yet, but it's kind of been a while since I've done something so big. So what I like to do is normally do a few kind of room builds to kind of, I guess, kind of get back into finishing properly, because sometimes with bigger builds I might take shortcuts and things, so it kind of just allows me to try out new things in terms of, you know, decorating. So that's one of the reasons I'm doing this. The thing I'm building isn't industrial or anything, but you know what, it's sometimes nice to just do a room build video anyway, instead of like, you know, a huge big house or whatever. So this room is 6x5 and it came in at 16,798 simoleons. I mean, that is a little bit pricey, but you know, you could easily just take out the fridge and the stove and change it for like a cheaper one, because those ones are pretty pricey actually from Parenthood. In terms of what packs I used today, I did use Parenthood, like I said. Quite a few base game things, like the counters themselves are actually from the base game. Same with the sink. I did do one, you know, I can't think what they're called. They're from Cats and Dogs. We'll have one similar in base game. It's kind of this thing that sits in the corner of the wall, like a decoration with like plates on it and stuff. Can't think what it's called, but you'll see what I mean later. Let's see, probably cool kitchen stuff in there somewhere. I can't really think specifically, but there probably is, since it's a kitchen and I always end up using, like, you know, an ice cream machine or something. But yeah, so in terms of colour scheme I went for in this build, I went for kind of like a neutral colour scheme and also red, as kind of like something to just stand out a little bit, because that's what I like to do sometimes, is have a colour that's kind of a little bit different, so it's a little bit, you know, more interesting to look at, I suppose. Also took a break here, sorry about that. I got a phone call and I forgot to take it out of the recording itself. So we're just kind of doing a few finishing touches here. We've got the main kind of structure of the place done. I did try to make this, like, the actual shape of it a bit simple, because sometimes with room builds people do like to use those sort of things, but when I do room builds, I do like to try and make them a little bit more complex and interesting to look at, so it's like more interesting for the video purpose. But when you think about it, if you're going to go ahead and use that and put it in your own house, you know, placing down the room, it probably will be pretty difficult to get it in exactly how I built it to. So yeah, I do try and make room builds recently a little bit more simpler, so it's easier to download. I did actually start off this build with move objects off, so I believe that most of the stuff is functional. It was just when I came in to do the decorations I did go ahead and put it on, just to make things a little bit more easier. But I think everything seems functional. I can normally tell now when things look functional and when they don't, because I build so much. But from this I can't really see any problems, so I think it should be fine. There's also a little bit of counter space left as well, because sometimes I overpack the counters with, like, decorations and things, and I always forget that you're going to have to cook somewhere. But yeah, also a little island there, as you can see, which I forgot to mention. And yes, that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. In the comment section down below, let me know about what you thought of this, and if you have any ideas for what you want to see next, make sure to leave a like, share and subscribe if you haven't, and download this from the gallery. My origin ID is real Thomas TV1, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.